So Christmas really is coming because we've got the 40k Battleforce boxes. The Age of Sigmar ones we covered last week. So we're doing exactly the same now. They are all the same price. £130, $210 or €170. What we're going to cover is the amount you save in each box for the UK, EU and US, and also the battle force. You know, is it big enough for an incursion? Is it only closer to combat patrol and that kind of thing? So we'll cover each individual box. This is obviously follows on from Age of Sigmar last week. Now I will put a link in the description. That is for my affiliate link to Element Games. So if you would help the channel by ordering from there, that's all I ask of you. I would really appreciate it. Now Element Games still have the Age of Sigmar Battleforce boxes available, and that's really good news. And the reason for that is normally every single year these things run out almost immediately. You know, you might get the ones that are less decent value and that kind of thing hang on for a few days, but normally the good ones, they're gone straight away. But all of the Age of Sigmar ones are still available on Element Games, so you can go and order those now. These lot, they will go on pre-order on Saturday. So let's get cracking. Oh, one thing before we get cracking is we'll look at all of the releases. So we're going to cover the Battleforce boxes first, but then we'll look at everything else afterwards. Okay, Adeptus Mechanicus Elimination Maniple. So in the UK we save £54, in the US it's $100, and then €72.50. Now that's around about 30% on all of them. It's actually just over 32% in the US. It's a 740 point box, so that's somewhere in between combat patrol and incursion. So yeah, you wouldn't have to get a lot to get this up to the full incursion, but yeah, that's what it is. Next up, we've got the Imperial Knights, the Chainbreaker Lance. So in here, we get a Knight Preceptor, Canis Rex and Pilot, 2 Helverins and 2 Warglaves. You'll save £75, $130 or €95. And that in the UK and EU is around about 36 to 37%. And in the US it's just over 38%. So don't forget, £130 for these boxes, $210 or €170. So that is 1,060 points. So that's just over an incursion. But like I say, it's just over, so there might be some decisions to make. Thousand Sons, Court of the Crimson King. So we've got Magnus the Red in here. He is joined by 3 Exalted Sorcerers and 20 Rubric Marines. So you'll be saving £71, $130 or €92.50, and that is around about 35% in the UK and EU, 38% in the US. Death Guard, Council of the Death Lord. So we've got Mortarion, 5 Blight Lord Terminators and 14 Plague Marines. That will save you £66, $120 or €97.50. So that's basically 34% in the UK and 36.5% in the US and EU. That is a 944 point army. So that's almost a full incursion there. Adeptus Sororitas, the Sanctorum Guard. So in this box, you'll be saving £61, $110 or €77.50. That is basically 32% in the UK and EU and a little under 35% in the US. It's 880 points. So again, leaning towards the incursion, but not quite making it all the way there. In that box you get Morven Val, 6 Paragon Warsuits, 5 Celestiac Sacrosancts with unbreakable shields, and a squad of 10 Battle Sisters. Adeptus Custodes, Watchers at the Gates. So £77.50 saved, or $127 or €96.50. So that is 36% in the UK and EU, nearly 38% in the US. So in that box we get Captain General Trajan Valoris, 3 Virtus Praetors on Dawn Eagle jet bikes, 3 Alarus Custodians, and 15 Custodian Guards. That is 1,025 points. Okay, Imperial Fists, the Bastion Strike Force. So in this we save £64.50, $109 or €92.50. So it's 33% in the UK, 34% in the US and 35% in the EU. 675 points, so not much over Combat Patrol. In that box you get Tor Garadon, 3 Aggressors, 15 Heavy Intercessors, and then you get the Imperial Fist upgrades and transfers. And then we've got the Raven Guard, Raven Strike Battle Force. Now this one, there's all the potential for this one to be wrong. So basically with this one, you're saving £93, $162 or €123.50. That's over 40% for all of them. So 42% for the UK and EU and nearly 44% for the US. But here's the bone of contention. So in here we get Chapter Master Kavan Strike, a Librarian and Phobos Armour, and 10 Primaris Reavers, and we also get 2 Invicta Tactical Warsuits. But on here it says that we get 3 Raven Guard transfer sheets. Now if that's the great big ones that they sell in GW, they're £20 each. I've got a feeling it's going to be one of the smaller ones, which will be less of a saving. If it is the big ones, then the information I'm giving you there is correct, but I've got a feeling it won't be. But anyway, that lot will be 735 points. So yeah, a bit over a Combat Patrol, and yeah, reaching towards Incursion. So we've got the Techno Archaeologist. That is £19. Okay, so Cursed City Nemesis. I have to say I'm absolutely disgusted with this. So the previous expansion for this game was available only in North America in any great quantities. So everywhere else on the planet there was massive shortages. So they sell out almost immediately. So not very many people have got this expansion in the entire world except for the US and Canada. However, you need a copy of that expansion in order to play Cursed City Nemesis. You cannot play this without it. So I can tell already, I've got no price on this because it's going to be a GW web exclusive, only available on the Games Workshop website. So yeah, I can tell already that this is going to run out straight away. And if it is available in any vast quantities, that in itself will be disgusting, because I'm sure that plenty of people will end up buying it even though they won't be able to make the most of it because they don't have that previous expansion, the name of which escapes me right now. Okay, Necromunda, the Escher Cutters. So that is £28 for 4 of those. Escher Tactic cards and Ash Waste dice. The dice are £12.50 and the cards are £11. Necromunda, Athera Blade of the Matriarch. That appears to be a Forge World. Okay, so Necromunda, Athera Blade of the Matriarch, that is a Forge World product, so no pricing on that, but that will come out on Friday. And it is the same with the Escher Shiva and the Apprentice Clan Chemist or Chemist. Same for Horseshiv Hammerfist and the Ash Wastes upgrades, the Escher Ash Wastes upgrades. Lots and lots of Forge World this week. Underhive Traders. The Kronos Pattern Ironcrawler. That is also Forge World. That's a Good looking beast that. Okay, then we've got Black Library, the Gotrek Guernsey collection. That will not be readily available outside of GW, so no prices on that. That will be a website exclusive for Games Workshop. The 12 Tales of Christmas e-short subscription. Again, that's Black Library, so no pricing for that. Hammers of Sigmar, First Forged. That will be £18 and it's a hardback. Heirs of the Emperor. That's another hardback, £20. It's an anthology. Some audiobooks, Gods of Mars, Orcslayer and Rin's World. They're all coming along soon. A German release, so this is Mortarion. Der Fall König, whatever that means. No price on that. Warhammer Plus content, so we've got Interrogator Final Cut, we've got Battle Report from the new Warcry box, Astra Militarum Regiments in the Lawmasters, and then we have got In the Vault the Morathai and Teclis books, which I'm surprised at, to be honest with you, and a couple of old White Dwarves again. But that's everything today, so yeah, certainly those Battleforce boxes, make sure you're quick and get yours before they run out. I'm very hopeful that there's going to be plenty of stock this year, because it appears that there has been for Age of Sigmar. So let's hope that they follow suit with 40k and that these don't all disappear after a couple of minutes. Like I said earlier, I'd love for you to use my Element Games affiliate link. That is down in the description. It will help me a lot, and it won't cost you a penny more. And if you use the code that's down in the description as well, that will double your Element Games reward crystals. So to everyone who uses that, I'll love you forever. So thank you very much for watching, guys, much appreciated. Don't forget to drop a subscribe if you haven't already. I do videos like this every week covering all the pricing. So thank you, guys, take care, and I will see you later.